Yeah, so there was a technical glitch and the other live stream didn't work out. So we'll continue from where the previous live stream we stopped. We were talking about the mantras of Shiva. So we had looked at one of them, the Omkara Bindu, which is explaining that Shiva has no origin. Then we were talking about Mrityunjaya mantra. Mrityunjaya mantra is typically nowadays used as a life prolongation mantra, or when people are very ill or something, we do that for them. There's a Mrityunjaya homam and all that people do. This is a sort of misconception people have because the Mrityunjaya, the victory over death, which is suggested in that mantra, is actually about victory over the idea or the fear of death. We fear physical death a lot because we see life as one unit and this is it, and we don't have anything more than that. But for in reality, life is just a continuous stream. In that, in between, you will have like stoppages. That's it. It's like this live stream. It could go on and on, but in between, you could have a technical glitch and you go off, and then you come back and restart your live stream. That's literally what it is. So, Mrityunjay mantra is about overcoming those misconceptions we have about life and not fearing death, but embracing it as a chance of refinement, as a chance of reformation, and a chance of evolution into something closer and closer to Shiva, to the state of Shiva. It is also about victory over these tiny, every day we die micro deaths, When something doesn't work out, we're like, that's also a death. When something works out, we're very happy, but then that happiness also goes off. That's another death. So overcoming these tiny, tiny, tiny things, these tiny, small satisfaction, the tiny, small, what is it called, gratifications, and then coming into the realization that life is just life, and that there is no up and down, there is no happy, there is no sad, there is no good, there is no bad. Even if someone stabs you today, there's a lot of pain. It's just one thing that has happened to you, and if out of this stabbing, your physical body ends today, it is not the end of anything. So that is why it is about uh, it's about that death, the death of your own ideas about yourself, your own nonsensical ideas about life. So overcoming that, to celebrate what actually you are. Become yourself, be yourself. Don't get into the images that people impose on you. Don't borrow images from people. So that's what that mantra is all about. It's about life. And it's not life as we think we are dying and we need to say the mantra to live longer. No, just see life as it is. And it's a beautiful life, isn't it? So that is one mantra that talks about, that is again associated with Shiva, one again misunderstood concept. But now let's talk about so many mantras with Shiva are there. The most beautiful one is the Panchakshari, Namah Shivaya, which has been given to everybody, all humans. It is already given because Shiva is also the Adi Guru. And when we say Adi Guru, we have to understand the Guru principle, the one who removes all darkness from within, is also present within us. It's because we don't sit with ourselves, we don't know who we are not Shiva at the moment. That is why we need an external Guru to break those misconceptions. We need all these external chanting, external upasana, external sadhana, and all. We need it because we are not connected to ourselves. I don't know who I am. I am just living lives that people say I should live, society says I should live. Psychologically, we are actually cut off from us, ourselves. We try to fulfill roles, trying to find that identity, which is what the Shastra define as Shakti moving towards Shiva. But Shakti is the power that also tells you that you cannot experience Shiva, you cannot become one with Shiva, you just be Shiva. And it is another concept, we'll talk about it on another day. But the beauty of Shiva is this. And to become Shiva, to be Shiva, we have to do a lot of work on ourselves. We have to get rid of a lot of the ideas we have created about ourselves, the identities we have borrowed, because we forget. When we are born, we forget what was the purpose of our life, what are the things that I came here to do in this lifetime. I even forget that life is just a continuous live stream happening, and I'm just going in and out of it. I'm logging into it, logging out of it. I join it today, and then after I might leave it in a few days' time, and then I don't come to it for a long time, and then I come back. That's all is happening. But we forget all this, and then we have to go through whatever is available, whatever people are telling us this is life. We have to go with that, and slowly you find yourself getting dissatisfied. You find yourself feeling this is not it, and that is a psychological break point that all of us, almost all of us, will reach that break point where either you are going through so much traumatic events, or you're very happy, you have everything, money, wealth, people, and again you come to a point and you realize this is not it, there is something beyond this. And that is the psychological break point all of us will reach, majority of us will reach, because in today's time nobody is born with Shiva. We don't come with that knowledge anymore. The last person who was born with Shiva was Adi Shankaracharya. He knew exactly what he had to do. So he went through life like an arrow, and he went out of it. He was not bothered uh, about anything else. So we are not like that. We have to go through a lot of stuff. I mean, the majority of us go through a lot of difficult stuff because the attachments have to go faster. So the significance of Shivaratri is that at least once in a month, we must sit with ourselves, not listen to anybody else, not listen to the chatter. Just sit with ourselves and feel ourselves. Just close your eyes. And the simplest exercise we can do is just close your eyes and try to listen to your heartbeats. If your own heartbeat is not heard by your own ears, that much disconnection we have. So Shivaratri is that one day a month we dedicate just to ourselves, close off everything. And what a beautiful thing! You can use the night for this, because daytime maybe we cannot avoid work and school and all that. Definitely cannot avoid children, you know, all those responsibilities. So at night, a few hours you sit with yourself, just yourself, no sound, nothing, no mantra, no nothing. Just you listening to your own heartbeats, listening to your own breath going in and out. That is the beauty of this particular technique that has been given to us. So today is Mahashivaratri. We already talked about this in the previous video. You can go, that live stream is available as a video now, so you can go and see what it is about. So make use of it. There's plenty more that is available to us. And Amavasya, the new moon, is considered a bad thing in modern uh, astrology and all that, but it's not. It's an actual possibility, because when you have come down in life, when everything has become zero, you can only go up. So that's what it also signifies. And new moon is a very potent portal. Many people don't know how to use this. If you are born on Amavasya, you were born for a very specific purpose. You were born with a very deep knowledge of what this world is, how all this operates. You're just waiting to unlock it. So use a day like Mahashivaratri or Shivaratri, monthly Shivaratri, which comes just before Amavasya. Use it to slowly refine yourself. Mantra chanting, listening to mantra, and all just are a way of balancing the body, cutting off all the stimulus. So make use of all this. So this is Shiva. Shiva is that state within us which does not move when things go wrong, when what we call wrong. Some issues happen, something very nice happens, somebody gives you a beautiful gift. It doesn't matter, it's all the same. To come to that state is what we're all trying to achieve. Majority of us have to struggle through life to understand that. So Shivaratri is that day given to us once in a month where you can just sit with yourself, just watch yourself, listen to your own heartbeat, your own breathing, listen to your own self, not the thoughts running in yourself, but listen to what your DNA speaks to you, what you're meant to do. It's a wonderful thing. The Indian knowledge system, the Indian culture, the practices that were there are so significant, so scientifically crafted. If we can tap into even one technique and perfect it, and Shivratri is only 12 nights a year, just 12 nights a year, if you are able to dedicate just to be with yourself, you become closer and closer and closer to reality. So it's a very scientific process. This is not philosophy, it is not magic, it is nothing like that. Our bodies have a certain capacity, and there are days and nights given to access these things. Throughout the year, there are many, many other days that will happen. Uh, but if we cannot do all that, at least this much we can do. One night a month called Shivaratri, if we can use it to sit with ourselves, just ourselves, no sound, no distraction, and listen to our own heartbeat, own breaths. What a wonderful connection we have. Because if you don't know ourselves, what are we going to know about the world around us? Because we are creating this world around us. Something irritates us, something makes us happy. It's all we are making those meanings. But when we don't know why we are making those meanings, how those meanings are coming into us, we will always go up and down, up and down, up and down. Everything will keep affecting us. So, Namah Shivaya, the simplest and the just like that is given to everybody. We were talking about Adi Guru. To activate this Adi Guru, just Namah Shivaya is also enough. Shiva doesn't need anything else. Just you and just chanting this Namah Shivaya continuously, it is enough. That Guru within you will start to activate. You will get a better understanding of what is the direction of your life, what you have to do with it. So people have given meanings to Namah Shivaya also. They have expanded it. The Panchakshari Stotram is there, which explains what is there. Some people use the Shatakshara Stotram, which we spoke about earlier, which is the Omkara Bindu Samyuktam. It starts from there. So either one of them, these are expansions of it, but in reality, Shiva has no meaning. So just Namah Shivaya is enough. Those sounds, the 5 sounds are enough for this activation. So I hope that from today, or rather yesterday, this Shivaratri onwards, this Mahashivaratri onwards, every month, just look for the new moon on your calendar. Look for what is the new moon. The previous day to that will be Shivaratri. So use that one day every month to reconnect to yourself, get closer to yourself. No rituals, no upasana, nothing is needed. Just start by sitting with yourself, listening to your own heartbeat. Close your eyes, sit relaxed, listen to your own heartbeat. Initially, you may not be able to hear anything. It is okay. As time passes, the more and more you practice, that will come. And if and with the blessing of this Adi Guru, if you're able to find an external guru who can connect you to yourself when you need it, nothing like it. And slowly, the external guru will make you go through life in an accelerated way so that you leave out all these nonsensical meanings and everything. You live life a little faster, internally faster, so that you don't have to get attached to so many things and you get closer and closer to your own Shiva. And again, we cannot experience Shiva. Nobody can experience Shiva. That is a paradox of human life or any life, really. We are all trying to experience that which never was there, that origin point. You cannot experience it. You can only become that. Because by the time you have come to that point, experience and experiencer will merge. So you will never experience it. You can only be that. So let's all begin the journey of getting to closer to our Shiva and eventually becoming, not even becoming, just being Shiva. Live life at the best possible way without any fluctuations of our psyche going up and down, no meanings, no stories, nothing. Life is a beautiful, wonderful thing, and only when we are Shiva, it opens up completely to us. So, thank you so much for joining in, and I will see you in my regular um, videos, etc. More different type of content is coming, so do subscribe, do consider subscribing. I am very focused on psychology, especially in the Indian knowledge system perspectives, and I work in a specialized stream called the Human Innate Consulting, where I work with people and I identify what their blueprint of their life is, and I facilitate their reconnection to it. So, in simple words, it means I help you to connect to either your Shakti or your Shiva, depending on your design. Um, so, stay in touch, stay connected. I will see you in the regular videos as usual. Thank you so much.